Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gat, and welcome back to Parquet. Last time, we were being narcs. We were talking to the cops because, the Dream Dive, that bar that, tricking people to, drink alcohol even though they think it's water. We were just ratting it out. It's like, what the? Why? Why are you going to rat it out? Because we're goody two shoes. Alrighty. It's later that night, and we're gonna go talk to Rino-san, or what's your name? Last name? Ibaraki-san. Alrighty, without further ado, let us continue. Later that night, Kido-san swapped with Ikabari-kin-san. Again, I butchered that name. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
The greeting comes out a lot smoother this time. But I'm probably not just imagining that slight blush on her face.
What?
Nothing. I bought what you asked me to. Actually, I hid it in the fridge.
Wow, that was fast. Thanks. It's a huge help since I can't go get it myself.
You're taking it out now?
I don't know. I'll leave it for later. It's better. It'll be way better after a long night of work.
Alright.
I'm gonna be heading out for work here in a bit. What are you gonna do?
I haven't found a job yet. Sorry.
I'm not chasing you for that. I'm not expecting you to just find a job overnight. I'm just asking if you have any plans.
Nothing in particular. Would you mind if I went to your workplace again?
It's kinda awkward having you constantly staring at me.
Sorry.
There's nothing fun to see here.
That's not true. There are many things I'm unfamiliar with. Like the work you're doing here. Wuhan. Like the work you were doing before.
You mean the cutting?
Cutting the plant's stem in water and then soaking him with sugar water. What? Why? Why do you soak him in sugar water? I know that much. But Ibaraki soaked it in boiling water for about 20 seconds. I don't know if it was good to soak water in boiling water like that.
Oh yeah, I was surprised when Aya-san told me that. One of the reasons why it's done is to disinfect the cut end. The other is to push the air out so the water rinses smoothly. You can also just gently tap the stem and pass it over a fire.
Fire? It doesn't burn or anything?
It depends on the type of flower, of course. Why are you staring at me? Just enjoying the scene. It's like I'm watching you to carefully teach a new hire. You can be pretty kind and considerate sometimes. I'm not teaching him or anything. Are you interested in flowers, Ibuki-kun?
The flowers are nice, but I'd say I'm more interested in the work of a flowerist. It's interesting to learn new things.
Okay.
After hearing my answer, Kamadoi-san crosses her arms pensively. A moment later, it seems like she's come to the conclusion. She turns to me, quirking a smile.
You're looking for a job, yeah?
Huh? Oh, right.
And you haven't found one yet, have you?
No. And no, I'm not looking to become a professional leech.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna go off on that tangent again. Anyway, why not work part-time for us? I can't pay you too much. Though.
You'd be willing to hire me?
Wait, where is this coming from, Maria-san? It's almost the end of the year, so we're gonna need more hands on deck. What? You don't want him working here? I didn't say that.
It's the end of the year. Is the end of the year busy for flower shops? Well, yeah, I think it is, right? Well, I don't know Japan, right? Because they have different holidays than us. But in America, like right there, Christmas and New Year's. but you gotta remember Thanksgiving, Halloween. You can make Halloween flowers. Or like my favorite time, September, my birthday. That was like a couple days ago. I want flowers, damn it. I want it.
Yeah, bet. You got Christmas and then New Year's right after. Many of our flowers sell out and we need to stock up really fast. We'll get more work to do. So it'll be handy to have a man around to carry heavy stuff. I've actually been looking for another part-timer, but I haven't found anyone good.
And would I be good?
Sure, we haven't known each other for long. But I know Rino-chan, and I trust her. If you're a good friend of hers, I don't have anything to worry about. He doesn't seem to be against the idea, so why not?
I'm really grateful for the offer. But I'd like to ask again. Are you sure?
I mean, I'm not ecstatic about it, but I don't really mind. And it'll be a problem for me if you couldn't find a job and wound up seriously being a leech.
I never said I wanted to be a leech.
So, what do you say?
Alright. I want to show that I have a desire to work, so please, let me work here. I'll do my very best.
Great! Glad to have you on board! But as I just said now, you'll be mainly doing physical labor, so...
That's perfectly fine.
Keep that enthusiasm... Keep that enthusiasm, and you'll do just fine. We can hire on the details later, but can you start tonight?
Of course. I don't have much else to do anyway.
Great! You'll mostly be doing physical work, but I want you to learn how to handle flowers just in case.
I'm sorry, I can't use memory grafting.
Oh, so you're the same as Rino-chan. It's not a big deal. As long as you remember the information, I don't care how you do it. You're in charge of teaching him, Rino-chan.
I'm ready to learn, senpai.
Ah, don't start with that. It feels like you're mocking me.
I didn't mean it that way. Alright, I'm ready whenever you are.
Okay. What should we start with?
Why don't we continue where you left off?
Oh, sure. That works. Come with me.
I don't know what it is. I just like that guitar. You hear the guitar, right? The do 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 do. There's like two guitars if you can hear it. One is like pan more to your right, and the other one, the louder one, is pan to your left. If you can hear it correctly, just take a listen. Bruh, that's really good. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. Okay.
Thank you, too. No problem.
Thank you. Midnight finally rolls around. The other shops around start closing up. Kamado's flowers being no exception. We clean up and go back home. And then...
Delicious. Nothing hits like sweet chocolate after a day of work.
You're not eating chocolate. You're drinking. You're drinking. You're drinking. You're an alcoholic. You have the BMI. There's no chocolate. She starts snacking on chocolate bonbons she asked me to buy for her earlier. The difference in size and ingredients is each one means that each chocolate is slightly different experience. Do you see that? Hold on. There's something on screen for a hold on. Yeah, it like showed her like mouth a little bit eating it. That's so cool.
And that soju to go with it is just too good.
She's also having a cup of soju to go with the chocolate. Do working people in general find alcohol more palatable?
The chocolate bonbons from that place are really popular. I've been waiting to try them, but they're always sold out by the evening.
Yeah, there were a lot of people there when I went.
Did you have to wait in line? Sorry for making you go through all this trouble.
Oh, I didn't have to wait. There were just a lot of customers, so I thought the place must be popular. What do you think of the bonbons?
really good. I feel so happy. Wanna try one?
I guess I can. I pick up the chocolate and plop it into my mouth. The cacao scent and the slight sweetness spreads across my mouth, followed by the taste of nut. The taste of nut. These nuts. The balance of flavors is excellent, and although it isn't overpowering, it leaves a strong impression. They're really good.
Cacao and soju go so well together. You wanna drink some too?
No thanks. I have nothing but a bad experience with alcohol. Getting so drunk my first time drinking ruined any hopes of me trying it again. You're gonna try it again. Like, don't get me wrong, you're always gonna have a bad time with alcohol. Your first time. But you're gonna try it again. Because you're gonna, enjoy the taste. Even though beer can, taste like shit sometimes.
Well, that's probably better for you.
So you like sweets too, I take it. I think this is actually the first time I've seen you eating anything.
Well, I guess sweets are alright from time to time. But I've been craving them as of late.
Why didn't you ask Kido-san to get you them? I doubt she would say no.
Well, yeah, I guess she'd probably give me them. But I bet she tries and get back at me by eating a whole lot.
I can see that. Which means more calories in her body. I can understand why she's been retentive to ask her for stuff. By the way... Never mind.
Wait, you can't just do that. You're gonna have me wondering all night.
Are you feeling stressed because of your current lifestyle? Since you can't eat what you want because of Kido-san?
I wouldn't say I'm particularly stressed out. I'm not a foodie, so I don't really care what I eat day to day.
Oh, okay. I'm a foodie. I'm a real foodie. Like, don't get me wrong, I could if I make something and to last me a week, I can eat that, but I love going out to eat. But I gotta stop spending money on restaurants or fast food because, oh my god, I got fat and I put a big hole in my bank account. So I gotta stop that. Oh, okay.
I'm the one who decides this. I don't need to resent Tsubasa for sharing my body. And what it's worth, I'm having my own fair share of fun.
You decided it? Should I not pry into this? I'll be lying if I said I wasn't curious about her choice of words, but it wouldn't be good to overstep boundaries. After staring at me for a while, she sighs.
Great. Why'd I have to run my big mouth? Maybe I drink too much. Oh well. So you want to know? It's an interesting story. Do you still want to hear it?
If you want to talk, I'll listen.
Not hiding anything. It's just a pain if anyone starts fussing over me.
She sighs again. Then, she downs the rest of her soju in one big gulp.
To make a long story short, my parents passed away in an accident, and I was taken in by my grandmother after that. But she was pretty old and not in very good health, so it wasn't long before I was alone again. From that point, things were kind of rough, I guess. I didn't have any other relatives to turn to, and I had no money either. I couldn't even settle into a daily lifestyle. So because of that, I decided to sell my body.
Whoa! Okay. I hope it's not in the way that I'm thinking. Like selling her body like how she's doing with Rino-chan right now. Okay.
To sell my body for money. Let me guess. You thought I was talking about some type of sex work, didn't you? Your mind's always in the gutters, I swear.
I thought she was gonna be like, I
did tricks for kicks. I did tricks for, money.
Man, I was seeing that, to be honest. That she was doing tricks, on a corner somewhere.
Then again, I worded that in a misleading way. Anyway, it was something sexual. I became a guinea pig for experiments in exchange for money. There are probably studies that couldn't be made public. It paid a lot more than normal part-time gigs, though. In exchange for making money from that experiment, I lost the ability to function outside of night. But I didn't regret it. Without the money, I might not have survived to see today.
It was that bad. It was that bad?
I'm sure you can imagine how hard it'll be for a kid to support themselves on their own. Why do you even have the idea that starts out in the first place?
Well, probably because Kido-san keeps talking about how she's an inconvenience how she inconvenienced you, and how she's sorry she is taking your life.
She said that?
Pretty much. If you willingly accepted this, don't you know about the circumstances in which she was grafted onto you?
I don't know anything about that. I've never told anything about the experiments. The no questioning clause is part of the pay.
Well, these experiments can't be made public. I can certainly see why they don't give explanations to their test subjects.
Though being honest, I do have some complaints. I started gaining weight all of a sudden, and I got caught into sharing my house with a stranger.
I'm still really grateful for that.
But I'm not stressed out. My life used to be much worse.
Was it that bad? Finally, look, it stopped right here.
I'm not kidding when I said I had to carve out a life for myself, day by day. Oop. I never had time to relax and drink like this back then.
Well, if you can afford to buy booze, I suppose you're not hurting too bad for money.
Financially, sure, but I'm talking about mentally. Sleep, wake up, work, eat, then back to sleep. Imagine a life with only that. Sometimes I'd even go days without speaking to anyone.
You know, if it wasn't for me streaming, I would have no one to talk to. Or making these videos too. Like seriously, that's my life. Sleep, wake up, work, eat, then, I don't know, I started putting these videos and streaming together. Because other than that, like, I'm really tired from work. Like, I get tired. I don't have time for anyone. But, you know, I'm only in my early 20s. I don't need to, like, have, like, the times I kick back will be, like, 30s. Like, alright, pull it back. Because I need to do other crap, like family and junk, or whatever 30-year-olds do. Because I don't know.
You live like that for a while, and you start growing cynical, and stop caring at some point. I often ask myself if my life has any meaning, if what I was doing even matters in the end.
That does sound like a dangerous state of mind. Yep, I had... you get those, okay?
I needed the money, though, and I think I only got on board with the sketchy experiment because I wasn't in the right state of mind. Then again, I can't say it was a mistake in retrospect. I can enjoy a lot of things now thanks to my body state.
Like what?
Taking care of the flowers at Aya's shops is kind of fun, and I enjoy going on walks with the boss. Plus, drinking booze makes the nights enjoyable.
Right. Drinking in the middle of the day would certainly be strange.
Being able to gaze out at the moon while drinking is pretty nice, and also, being together with Tsubaki-san isn't that bad.
Is her face red because of the alcohol? Or is she embarrassed? Well, apparently it's the latter. She's downed the contents of her glass in one go to try to hide it. Aren't you drinking a bit fast?
How do you expect me to talk about this sober? This is so embarrassing.
She tops up her glass again and keeps gulping down.
I'll be fine though. back alley puking my guts out.
Don't rub salt on the wounds, please.
It's just a light joke. Let it slide. You made me smell some really embarrassing stuff.
What's wrong with that? I mean, you may share a body, but it's not like you can hear her. Like she can hear you.
Yeah, well, yeah. We may not be able to talk directly, but we do communicate every day.
Through those BMI messages?
Yeah, though it's pretty much just a one-way interaction. Hearing someone else's voice when I wake up isn't half bad.
Her tone is bashful. However, the smile on her face is genuine. It's something far more pure than her usual sullen expression. I feel like she's inadvertently showing her true self.
So, I don't hate or resent Tsubasa-san in any way. I don't have a problem with my current life. But, honestly speaking, I'd like to be able to talk to her directly, not through BMI videos.
You mean, Kido-san said that she was aware of her circumstances, which means she has to know that she's already dead, her body cremated. Still, if you interact with someone every day, I suppose it's only natural that you would want to meet them in person. It's like having friends online.
This sucks. This talk has ruined my drink. I'm gonna get a hangover.
I think you're already too late. I wouldn't drink anymore if I were you.
I guess I'll do that. Time to sleep.
She flings the chocolate into her mouth and stands up. Her cheeks are flushed and she's definitely drunk, but it doesn't affect her ganked. This wasn't any party, so cleaning up takes no time at all.
Mind if I take a shower first?
Go ahead. She goes up the stairs to the second floor. Beyond that door, there's Ikabari's room, and beyond that, another door in the back leading to the dressing room. But each door is locked with key, so there's no danger of anything bad happening. And I don't have the slightest intention of doing anything that could undermine their trust in me in any way.
Thanks for the chocolate and stuff.
You're welcome. Want me to get some more?
Well, maybe sometime. But only for special occasions, though. I feel bad making you give me stuff every day.
I remember that. Good night.
Night.
That blush on her face isn't just from the alcohol. She's still not used to being around others. Really? I think she kind of likes you. No, well, maybe later on. Maybe it is because, she doesn't like other people. Or maybe she's like, I never had a friend before. You know what I mean? Like, because having friends like that would kind of suck. Like being two separate people at one. You can never really hang out. Like with Aya-san, right? She can't really hang out after work. Because you have to go home, go to sleep, then become Kido-san. So it's kind of hard for her to, have life. At least with Kido-san, people do shit in the morning. And, there's stuff that are open. It's really hard to do that for the night. At least that's what I surmise. I've learned a lot of new things. Both Ikabari-san and Kido-san care a great deal about each other. Though they should feel the same, Ikabari-san is more positive, and Kido-san is more negative. Even though they both want the same thing, they seem to not realize it. The thought makes me feel a little sad. That being said, I guess it's not my place to butt in. It would probably be out of place for me to try and intervene into their personal problems. She wants to talk with Kido-san. If they could directly tell each other how they feel, would they finally be on the same page? Their relationship isn't something that can be made public, so there's really no one but me who can notice what's happening between them. Is there really such thing as fate? Even if one doesn't subscribe to such ideals, all these circumstances would be forced them to ask that question. Ibaraki Rino took care of me when I was drunk. And Kido Tsubasa saved me from a pair of thugs looking to make a quick buck out of me. Their relationship is a complicated one, not completely unlike my birth. I don't know, but maybe I'm destined to be around people that were born like me. Be it fate or mere chance. The fact that I'm here remains, and they're potentially something only I can do. I'll keep thinking about it. Parquet. Another view. Who is it? Is it Rino or I'm just gonna do it in my regular voice until I figure out who. A clicking noise preludes the door opening. Seeing Mother come back makes my chest feel heavy. She throws a cold glare, and I move to a corner of the room.
Did he behave?
She asked, but I know why she's asking. It's not concern. It's a threat. She spared me no mercy if I had caused her any trouble for her. I just nod along, not saying anything. She clicks her tongue and complains about me being ungrateful, even though she tells me to shut up and hits me if I say anything. That's why I decide to become a puppet. This is my origin story. Shut up. No. I know this is another view, but think about it. It's the person he was before. It hurts to be beaten. If I cry out and say it hurts, I'll be kicked. Nobody likes pain. But not everyone becomes a puppet, because they don't usually get hit or kicked. However, I do. Should I feel sorry for myself? I ponder for a moment, but quickly stop. Puppets don't think. Bruh, no! Like, I knew he was gonna have like a bad backstory, but that is sad. Okay. Alright, you ready to go?
Yes.
Welcome! This is the police. Nobody moves. What? Cops?
That's us. Now, stay put. You over there. Put your hands where I can see them.
You can't just barge in here like that. Oh, don't worry. We have a warrant. Wait! We're not doing anything wrong! Does this have anything to do with the overcharging complaints? We list all our pricings clearly and plainly. And we have always explained things to our first-time customers. Sadly for you, the allegations this time are for assault. What? That can't be! We've never harmed any customers in any way. You're feeding them alcohol against their will, though. And forcing people to get blacked out drunk against their will is it's pretty sick thing to do if you ask me. I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't play dumb. We've done our homework. Why don't we start checking over here? We take the BMI off these people and ask them about what's on their table. How about that? Well, why don't you come with us to the station so we can talk?
Huh? What's all the fuss about? Isn't that building? They're up to their antics again at the dream dive. It feels kind of different though. Maybe it's not some drunk and he's shaken down for a change.
Because we narked! Because we narked! I am gonna end it there. I'm gonna end it there. You know why I'm gonna end it there? I'm gonna tell you why. Because like we should have continued. Like after we narked with Kido-san. Should have continued yesterday, but I was hella tired. So I'm sorry. It's gonna be half an hour because half an hour, that makes an hour. Next episode will be an hour. I promise. Because like, man, I want these to be longer. Like, I don't want you to, like, miss one. I'm not gonna be like that, man. So I'm gonna end it here. So next episode could be an hour and continue with the system. And like, I'm trying to get better at my scheduling, okay? And I know I make excuses all the time, but trust me, I'm way better this time. That's a lie. I'm never gonna be better. Alrighty. Well, if you liked today's video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment. And hit the subscribe button! Like, 80% of you are not subscribed. It's like, bruh, thank you for the like, but come on. Subscribe a little bit, you know? Well, I'm not gonna force you. But if you liked it, come on. Okay, sorry. That sounded way desperate. Way desperate. Alrighty. Well, this is Gat saying farewell. Farewell. And as always,